Alright, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Oh, I should turn down the game a little bit because boost damage absorption when the HP is full. Don't make a lick of sense. It can only take one hit one time, a couple times. I know my brain thing reminds me of something. That's what I like done this. I don't know what that is. I think that's church. Yeah. Other castle's right there. Church High Wall, I think. Alright, let's go. Also, it's kind of weird that I know Selma kind of least nothing really that much. But that, I mean, it's just pretty much nothing itself, besides for lore reasons. I'm not really using that thing so much. Uh,
I well, but say I
the Londor thing. Eh. Might do it. Should probably do it. Around the cylinders. It's really good, not much. So oh yeah, I think that's the forest thing. Oh, sure is, yeah. should do. Here's the thing. For Halloween thing again, I probably should do Resident Evil game. I'm probably gonna do 8. Yeah, it might go in that order, but yeah. I'm probably gonna do one these days. Here they are. There's only use one. For layers, these guys are awful because straight up. They're not by themselves. And that's a problem. But no, Duke Aircraft is fine. But it's easy to die there. That's really good. Because I had
Cleanse the bastard's curse.
oh, that's where you got to make that guy with the. You can tell this game came out of the blood blowing, not just because of fast combat, but because of the fit killing. It's not even a joke, really. That's actually kind of funny enough. Yes. That's 7. I'm not saying the memes. Also, thankfully, Mega Man, if you know Mega Man X, you should know that it's 7 games awful. That's probably foreshadowing to the meme today. You know what I'm talking about. Because when you say it now, it sounds stupid. It makes you want to punch yourself in the face. It's just too bad I can't use it in one. Just trying to do a playthrough. can tell that they also, though, maybe wondering why is there things in cages. Those are people. That's not even a joke. Yeah, that's. Those are just people. How about that? Second of all, yeah, the cap. If you don't know about anything about the Souls Lord, you should know. This basically these people that are trying to kill you are not doing no volitions. They're basically me action. Why they went insane? Because of their course. Just think. All these people are playing most of the time on human that went insane. They gave up on life and just went hollow. Faking real good. Now these women are actually, these versions of women are actually dangerous because that flame grab does actually do a lot of damage. Also, it has a wind up to the grab. I'm like Ninja Gaiden in general. They ain't no wind up for that garbage at all. It's just like one of the most annoying things ever. Thank God for you wouldn't have. Oh! Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you probably should get another SS thing. Yeah, do it later. So what's with that? Like it takes a walk trying to kill him too. Yeah, do it later. Yeah, do it now. I have no idea what to. Also, there's people that know like Souls games alone. They're like, "Oh, they're hard." It's the thing. It's not the only thing about them. It's mostly
Welcome, host.
explanation.
Very well, then take.
Yeah, actually, it does a thing called respecting the player's intelligence.
Farewell, Ashen One, may the flame.
By that I mean it actually chills. Yay. Kind of ironic in a sort of way that this game is kind of handholding a little bit. But I mean, it teaches you how to do basic stuff and let you have fun with it. Let you have fun.
Just wasn't it?
Because like, hey, it tells you the basics of control is what you can do. Now go to do what you want to. Go have fun. Do what you want to do. That's how game goes.
Ashen.
Yeah, that always makes it a good game because, like, hey, it respects your player's intelligence and lets you do it, let you have fun with it. Do whatever supercharge you want to do, and go have fun with it. All you gotta do is respect it, and we'll respect you. Also, I like. A lot of people say this game, the Souls games, are like really hard. How to explain this? They're not. But I mean, they're challenging. But I played. How to explain this? A lot of people describe this. I describe this best. The video game donkey described this best in this vividly. NES games are way harder and more forgiving and way more you. Dark Souls. It's like DuckTales compared to, except DuckTales is harder. That's the direct quote from that video too, if you ever seen it. Because what he says is true. Because straight up, some NES games were dang near impossible if you didn't have a guide or didn't have, or just at least didn't use save states or rewind the features of the emulator. Because I was not, there was no hope for mine but to legit finish Ninja Gaiden 1. That's not even a joke either, because that's how hard that version is. And it's mostly hard because knockback and constantly respond to enemies. There's not only that. Yeah, it's mostly that. It's like it just never. Ever since Stage 5 and started, but it's like really started. I know probably old stage, but it was like a lot less of it. It's like, hell, you trying to go through the stage, what to do? Back out of nowhere. Actually a perfect example of this, because like straight up, I mean sure Ninja 3D Ninja Gaiden is way harder, but it's like more fun besides Ninja Gaiden 3. Ninja Gaiden 3 was stupid. 3D Ninja Gaiden 3, no matter what you do, can never fix that garbage of every enemy has curse in Dark Souls 1. That's not even a joke. In fact, right, it's actually more accurate to call curse in Dark DS2, except I said when you get cursed. Yeah, it's actually a perfect example of that. DS2 curse. If you get hit too many times, you lose your health bar. Wow, that thing actually saved me. Blood loss. Yeah, that's no, I'm gonna say this now. I think blood loss is worse than magic. Some people want used to call me. So, no, I'm gonna straight up say it. Something that social media is kind of super for getting mad at people for like, oh, you didn't do a strength build. I'm like, you're allowed to do whatever you want in the game. Kind of just, or yeah, it's dumb. I mean, besides certain bosses, let's be honest. If you summon for like the tree thing that's coming up next, there's no hope for you. There's no ifs and too much about that. Or you summon for it. Yeah, like that. It's like I said. Not really a lot of things to summon for. Aside from. Ah, come on! Anyway, like back to what something thinking about. Someone probably should keep a death tracker. Either two. Either. Either on 2 or 3. Dex weapon like, and like one. Yeah, see that tree thing? That's a boss. If you summon for that, there's no hope for you. It's like really, that's like really one of the easiest boss. I mean, sure you can dodge it. It's like low enough health or not. Really? Ironically enough, I'm gonna say something controversial though. Sister Frida, DLC, if you know, you know, is kind of easy. Just have to get on her shield. She basically barely hits you. Yeah, I don't understand why people say that one's hard. I'm like, really? Out of all bosses, Sister Frida. Like straight up, she just didn't do much. That's shield for diamonds, I believe. Well, you know, it's kind of sad in certain ways, like, cause like we don't, cause it's like there's no more DVD stuff. You don't get good direct to DVD movies no more. But I mean, if you like, if a movie does like, hey, it doesn't see the box office, hey, we can use DVD sales to bounce it back. Which, I mean, should people blame Netflix? Really, they should really blame the Really, it's not. Explain this. Perfect way to describe this. Netflix success caused mosquitoes to come forth. But that I mean, yeah, but I mean, people saw money and started to suck the blood out. Alright, that's like the perfect example to describe everything wrong. Yeah, they can wobble combo you. Just really just to worry about that. Also, just fresh hazard and one doing one, but just not keep that in the chords. Also, I still have not fought that World War thing. And two. Very fair, it requires to be. The first fight's awful, from what I heard. Also seen, cause like, what do you mean when the boss? What do you mean that one of the enemies on the side of it is an insta kill? Has an insta kill? What kind of garbage is that? I mean, besides, really, if you're, I know you can get some stupid happen on the bosses, but
Welcome, host. Very well then taken. Farewell, Ashen One. May
I saw I heard since the internet's now going down thing. Who in the world decided to give Mech Saber 10? Like, who in their right mind decides drifting? No, that's not even a game. As a matter of fact, there's a legit video on the internet that shows a dude who doesn't even one that quote unquote gameplay segments in which you're supposed to dodge in a buggy thing. But the thing is, you don't even have to touch the button. It just happens. No wonder it got 10. That's why people say, oh, no wonder it got 10. This game journalists don't know how to interact with it. And I'm like, that game. I don't know the way people would be saying, oh, that's not accurate to the 90s, which.
Ashen One.
I think people probably be saying this 10 years from. 20 years from now. Oh my goodness. From about the 2010s, and people gonna do it the same way. But my thing is, how do you capture it in like a movie? Because from both sides of what I heard Stranger Things didn't capture the 80s well. Also, I like Smuggle. I'm just saying this now. I'm not talking about Stranger Things. She said season 3 fell off and season 4 was good. Season 4 was good. The first half of season 3 was bad, and then went soon. I thought about soon as after Will finds out that, oh hey, it's back, and it becomes suddenly good again. Matter of fact, shoot, I forgot his name. Oh my goodness. Hey, Visible biggest hater. You should know. Talk about the best. the misses was when we acted like normal people. Like how they don't interact with like real people. That season 5 was obviously rushed. It's like a perfect example of being rushed. I was like, what is this? And also turned out, thanks to Roderick. Feel how you feel about him in discussions. Anyway, like I said, thanks to Roderick, I found out, hey, you need to look at watch the play to understand what's happening. I'm like, at that point in time, no. And maybe why are they praying for? Oh, thank goodness. I know. Ah, crap. I wasn't waiting for that grab. And like I said, I think I'm done from this. What in the world? I never knew we could do that. Wow. I really never knew we could do that. Wow, that's actually surprising. Wow, we'll be pouring something that you learn more about. Ooh, transplant Kim. You get more, you get able to turn your boss souls into weapons now. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he also has a quest line for Larry because Undead cannot die. Like I said. He also could have been transported here earlier before it came trashing down. But you need to have an interactive one to do the saw blades. Not. Well.
Well, very well, then take.
Keen on day till tomorrow. Or till yesterday. You'll never find your way.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the
Should probably do a quest line soon. Also, I'm really speeding through this. You may wait, dude, wasn't the last video like an hour long? It was like, yeah, by Dark Souls. but it's RPG, but still by soul standards, yeah, that's. And I'm speeding through this.
Oh, see.
You need to talk to him and give the transcription cam to get weapons. I'm not gonna use any of this stuff. I'll let this on straight. But then I said do not do what I'm doing and use the soul also. Because straight up, yeah, I'm just
Well, very well then take.
because I play this game long enough, I know what I'm gonna use.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the
Admiral.
I just realized I have a lot of spell to it, but I'm gonna need to upgrade intelligence to at least about 30 to use what 20 at least. Shoot. Alright, so here's the thing. Vitality's only go to 50, 20, or 25. Because I'm glad Elden Ring brought back the endurance, put together endurance again, and Vitality again. Because what Dark Souls 2, matter of fact, I'm just gonna say this. That's worse than adaptability. I don't know why people complain about that. And I'm like, for those who don't know, right here, achievement that governs physical defense. Also governs the maximum quick load and poison. Wow. Also, each stat also affects you reject you more resistant to. By the way, it's different in each game. Also, this thing. Also, I think that's how. All right, these endurance and vitality used to be part of the same set in Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls. Problem is though, since Dark Souls 2 they split this up, I think that's actually worse than adaptability or ADP. As so, for those who don't know, Dark Souls 2 had this thing called adaptability, which going to have faster use certain items, have faster switch weapons, and also affects agility, which affects how much iframes you have on a roll. Now, some people complain about like the worst thing ever. Just level up the first thing and you get. It's not really that hard. I don't understand why people complain about it the most. Really, this two split was stupid. Because why in the world would you split that in half to cause more to level up stat? Matter of fact, it's kind of funny, ironically enough, that if they didn't take out luck, they took out luck in Dark Souls 2. As this and Dark Souls 2 have the same amount of stats after you level up. My goodness. And also it's kind of ironic, it took till Elden Ring to, hey, we can actually make y'all useful. By putting it into a bleed weapon build. By putting it into a bleed build, which actually is smart. Way smart, yeah. Cause look is stupid. What do you mean I gotta check? What do you mean I gotta affect the amount of drop chances I get? That's like it's some Fallout. I guess Fallout. Like I don't want to level that up. I just want to. I mean, fair. It's more important Fallout because certain weapons are stupid in Fallout. And also, I just realized I gotta get the armor set. I've been using. Yay! All right, so if you ever go for a strength build, also, so these souls are used to turn into level up. Obviously, you can spend to get items and stuff like that. Also, strengthen your weapons. See this right here? This is required in souls. That means amount of time you need the number the souls you need to level up. Obviously, this goes up. The more times you level up, the more time this goes up. it gets stupidly high. I just want to say, Dark Souls 2 doesn't say a lot to level up, and Elden Ring does. Granted, Elden Ring is an open world game, so that thus it needs that requirement. Needs to really fight bosses. But still, you need to really use it. Anyway, yeah. Also, this is the weird thing about this. Elden Ring is the only different one that doesn't add it. And I think, really, Bloodborne. There's no magic bill in Bloodborne. Yeah, there really isn't one besides Moonlight Greatsword, and that's like DLC. You just tools to use. That's it. Anyway, like I said, you see Attunement? This affects right here. Amount of times you can hold, how many spells you can hold. This is important because they'll level up fast. Also, this also affected your agility. Also, what is this? Just 2 minutes up. Also, oh yeah, the covers SP. This is FP. Change it to M, you understand everything. Yeah, they introduced the MP bar. Actually, really, they brought it back. Because, like, fair enough, it's kind of ironic, really, that how Final Fantasy Dark Souls 2. In Final Fantasy, you have spell slots, which was awful, and then MP make buff spell magic users. In this game, in this Soul series, is reverse of that. Demon Souls, you had an MP bar, and then Dark Souls brought in spell slots, which actually buff magic users, because the amount of spells you can use does not affect the whole casting pool. By that I mean, for those who don't understand what I'm talking about, explain this. Spell slots is the amount of time you can use a spell and you can be recovered by either A, wasting a bonfire, or B, using certain item. Like Dark Souls 2, you see me play through that. FP is basically a mana bar. Basically, no matter what spell you use, it pulls from the same pull. You don't have a limited number of spells on anything you can cast. For instance, and also this also affects weapon stance. By that I mean, see the blue bar right there? This is weapon stancing. They change it because this is also for strength users to use on certain weapons. They really flying up this back in Elden Ring. Really, Elden Ring can be described as one way, but a beefier Dark Souls. Elden Ring can be described as if Dark Souls 3 fused with it brought back everything from most of the Soul series, like those stancing from Dark Souls 2. And also endurance, the full endurance vitality stat, which praise be Jesus, they brought that back. However, the game that takes most from is this game right here. Rolling, weapon stance, and also funny enough, King Trill had weapon stances too. It's not even a joke. Yeah, you just use to consume your input part to do stuff. Anyway, like I said, yeah. His basic tutorials that explain a lot of stuff. Yeah. Also, the blue flash is for replenishing your FP bar. Here's the thing, I don't use it. I just run out, just use an item. Or if I don't have that, yeah. I ain't casting more spells because I want more healing than I want more spells casting. For sure, I don't kill the boss as fast, but yeah, who cares? I'm gonna make that rant for next time. Alright, please like, comment, subscribe, enjoy, stay tuned for more. I will be doing some. I really gotta get the nice set because I really like that set. Alright, please like, comment, subscribe, enjoy, stay tuned for more. 1,000 subscribers to do Dark Souls 1. Thank y'all for watching.